It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 11 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the series wrap photo that they released. Obviously, this is a picture of the cast and crew, but there's definitely some very interesting things in this photo, even though it's a behind-the-scenes photo, but there's some very interesting things that could be used to make some predictions. So there's some clues in there. So we have a lot of familiar faces, some familiar but unexpected faces, and some completely bizarre faces. But there's a possibility that Carl and yes, Rick himself will make an appearance, and this leads to the question, will they actually return or were they just there for some sort of a final celebration? And if they are gonna come back, does this confirm that there's gonna be a flashback scene? So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right in. So obviously this is the photo here. I'm gonna show you the original, which is this one. So we can see most of the cast and crew, but obviously only the cast that were involved in the final episode. I believe this is right after they finished the final scene of the series, because why else would they all be here taking a picture as a series wrap photo, you know what I mean? So the fact that they're obviously at Hilltop leads to the question, will the final scene be at Hilltop? It's definitely a great spot to end the series. They could have done it at Alexandria as well, but I guess they're gonna do it at Hilltop. But the fact that it's not at Commonwealth is extremely interesting. And also, if we kind of consider the spin-offs, then this might be where we get a final scene with Negan, Maggie, Carol, and Daryl splitting up and each of them going to a specific direction for a specific journey for their own spin-off. There's actually some other clues about what might be the final scene of the series, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. I'll do a separate video on that. Obviously, we have all of the characters here, and these are the characters that we can recognize. So I'm just gonna zoom in and we'll go through it. So obviously, right here we have the director of the final episode, Greg Nicotero. We have Carol here. We have other crew all around, which I don't recognize. We have Lydia here. So obviously she makes it to the final scene, or at least she's not dead before the final episode. We know that much. We have Maggie here, which makes a lot of sense because this is at Hilltop. We have Judith here, which is pretty cool. We have Daryl here, which is also not shocking whatsoever. We have Angela Kang, who's obviously the showrunner. We have Carl right there, which is totally shocking. I mean, why is Carl there? Maybe the actor just showed up to set to celebrate with the team because he was one of the OGs. That's a possibility, but there's also a possibility that he's there to film a particular scene, which means that there might be a flashback on the way, obviously, because it's Carl, he's dead. But we have someone here, he looks like Rick. I don't know if it's Rick or not, but it looks like Andrew Lincoln. So, I don't know. I mean, this is bizarre to me. I mean, it totally looks like him. I have looked at this for quite a while, and every time I come to the conclusion it's Rick, or a lookalike at least. But then again, why is a lookalike there? It's Andrew Lincoln. It could be that he returned for the celebration. This could be one of the days where he was actually in Atlanta. So that could be why he came back to participate in a celebration. Or it could be that he is back to film a scene, which again means that it's likely gonna be a flashback scene. The reason for that is because Carl is also there. It doesn't make sense for them to do a scene with Rick in current time at Hilltop, obviously, and it doesn't really make sense for Carl to be there unless it's a flashback scene. So other than that, there's also Negan right here in the background, and then we have some bizarre faces. I mean, what the hell is this all about? Is that Chewbacca? I don't know. I mean, The moment I saw that, I thought it was a costume for Shiva the tiger, and then I got excited because I'm like, are they gonna bring the tiger back as a flashback? But then I realized that it's not. It's just someone goofing around and wearing a ridiculous costume. Or I hope that's what it is. I hope that this person is not in the actual episode. Same goes with this. I don't know if that's like a panda or a bear head or something, or a teddy bear, but it looks ridiculous. It doesn't belong to The Walking Dead. That's all I know. But it's probably just a casting crew playing around and kind of doing this for their celebration. I doubt that this is real. But that's pretty much it. That's all of the faces that I recognized. If you recognize anyone else that I missed, let me know in the comment section below. That's pretty much everyone that I could recognize from this massive group of people. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.